Hey guys, I just wanted to show you what I've got going on with my air filter kits that I'm getting ready to put out. Of course, everybody knows what a good OEM cage looks like. Most of us have dealt with this at some point in time. This is what I've made. Works in conjunction with the KX60 air filter cage, and will work with both or all known filter replacements. This is an Uni. This is a no toil, and will actually work with a YZ75 filter as well. I'm going to break that out, show you how all this goes together. What I supply is mainly this and the 2 bolts. That's it. You are responsible for the cage and the filter setups. Okay. So how this thing goes together, really pretty easy. I run the bolts in so the heads stick up about like so. Slide it in place. Now I got this pocket milled pretty tight, so you may have to squeeze it in just a little bit, and you got to make sure that the head of the bolt is inside the window, because it won't screw down with that in the way. So then you just take it and snug them down. They don't have to be tight at all. Okay. That's what it looks like when it's assembled. Okay, now this bore does match the bore inside the air box, so there should be absolutely no restriction of airflow right there. Now, installation is just like any other air box, or I'm sorry, air filter, except for these flats allow this thing to go in a whole lot easier. Get the one in. Walk it around. In. Just like that. A whole lot easier than that setup. Now, installation is still even just as straightforward as it is with any other setup. Because of the flats and because of the reduced section of the cage, you actually get to crush. You actually get a little room to get these into the air box. Now, hold it at about a 45. See, guys, that was easy. Now, granted, I'm kind of cheating. I get to go in through the intake, but because the base is so much stronger than the original setup, you actually get to put a little oomph into getting this thing in place. There it is. And then from there, it's simply cinching it down like you do with the factory cage. You can use your factory wing nuts, or new ones can be had pretty easy at the hardware store. Pretty easy. It's in. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. There's absolutely no way that KX60 filter can come through here. There's no way. It's bigger than the hole. It will not. It absolutely will not come through. Now let's take this out, because I'll show you how I'll put the YZ85 filter on and show you how it comes together. Now to get these out, I found that if you get the inside or the one closest to the window out first and roll the cage up, then it pops right out. And out it comes. Just like that. Okay. Now the YZ85 filter has a little bit of difference going on with it. Get this out of the way, because you do got to do just a smidge of prep for it to work right. But even with the little bit of prep you got to do to that filter to make it work, it can still be used on a YZ85 with no problems. Now to use the YZ85 filter, this is optional. You'll need a number 16 self-tapping screw. I wouldn't go more than about 3/4 of an inch long, and a 5/16 fender washer. You'll need to take the screw, and I would go ahead and install the screw first before you put the filter on. That way it'll just go right back in. Now on the YZ85, get it installed. Now once you're installed, you got to level get the base all the way down to the bottom. You'll have to take a wrench or a small drill and find your mount holes and poke your mount holes in. Okay, that way your bolts can come through. Then you take the small hole in the center of the filter, stretch it over the top of the cage, and that's where the number 16 screw and washer come in. All this is meant to do is retain the top of the filter to the cage. Oop, oop. See, don't want to slip, don't want to break it, or don't want to poke a hole in your filter on accident. There you go, YZ85 filter on the cage. Slips in even that much easier. It's a great little setup. These filters are easily and readily available. Hell, you may find one at a race if you need it. So these things are now available. If you'd like to get your fingers on one, let me know. You guys have a good day.